Kill or Be Killed by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. This is one of their noir stories that they do themselves. This is a vigilante one. And it's like 600 pages, a very thick book. It's huge. You just heard it right there. I couldn't even pick it up. And I got to gingerly turn pages in this because there's a lot of nudity in it. What happens is actually the father of the main character was like a porn artist in the 60s. And so he keeps going back to those drawings. And there's a reason for it in the story. And it goes into everything that goes on. But it creates a depraved killer in this guy. And so it starts out with him doing the killing and then slowly uncovering who he is. It's the art by Sean Phillips that's absolutely gorgeous. I just love his little style. It's so classic. And then Elizabeth Breitweiser does the colors, and she's probably the best in the business. Let's be honest on that. And so it's really dynamic. You can see it's very gory too. So there's a lot going on that level. And I'm only going to turn to the first couple pages again because there's too many problems for YouTube in this, so we're not going to go there. But this goes along. He's a college student, and he's kind of doing okay. And then mental problems hit him, and he's on drugs too. He's got a drug dealer throughout this, who plays an important role later. And he becomes this killer. He starts seeing a demon who says, "You better kill, or I'm going to kill you, and you're going to be dead." And so he starts to do it. And he starts to do it because the people that he picks to kill are just horrible, horrible people. So they kind of deserve it. Like he finds a pedophile and like a Russian human trafficker, and drug dealers. And eventually he gets a guy who's abusing mental patients. And so over the course of this, of course, the cops are trying to hunt him down, and we see the perspective of the cops. Gosh, that's beautiful, beautiful art again. And it just builds up until the epic showdown where the cop finally finds him. Now, there's a lot of good character stuff. There's a girlfriend. There's two different girlfriends who he kind of on and off against with, who you get to know over the course of this. And then you get to know a bad roommate, his mom. You find out his father died, and that kind of caused him to kind of have this trauma that caused all this stuff. So it's really deep character work all the way around, even down to the side characters. And that's what's the hallmark of good Ed Brubaker writing here. And it's at the heart, it's a vigilante story. So, you kind of get this, this is their take on the Punisher, but not, and but darker and more screwed up, even though the Punisher's kind of screwed up as it is. And that's what you get out of this book all the way around. It's like 600 pages. It's 20 some odd issues. So it does go on a little bit long, maybe. And there's some side issues where you just follow down a rabbit hole of either the detective or his girlfriend, so that you kind of get the break in the storytelling where this guy's actually narrating the entire thing. Now, he does get caught towards the end by the cop, and they actually bust out of the mental asylum together. And over the course of that, it looks like he has a win, and then he backtracks it and goes, "Nope, that's not what actually happened. That's my fantasy." And it turns out he's dead, and everything kind of just he's ending up traumatizing other people over the course of this. So very weird to have a narrator talking from death's perspective, and kind of being a little dishonest at times as a narrator. It's interesting, and I think the ending, it wasn't all the way satisfying. But overall, it was a pretty gripping read because you wanted to find out more as you're turning the page and turning the page and turning the page, like most of the Brubaker Phillips work. So I love the deluxe edition. It is oversized art slightly, so you get to see that. And I don't know if this is in print anymore, but I hope you can find a copy of it. It's pretty good all the way around. 8.5 out of 10. And again, watch out for the nudity stuff because that is a content warning in there. And that's that. Leave a comment down below, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll be back soon.